Good morning, beautiful people. I do want to say welcome back to the live. Welcome to the live. I want to welcome everybody who's watching this back. Welcome. I do hope that everybody has a wonderful day today. Okay. I do hope that everybody who's watching this back has had a wonderful day. If you're watching this before New York, I hope that you smashed the shit out of New York. Okay. Good morning though. Good morning. Good morning. We're feeling good. We're feeling hype. Let's take a look through the charts real quick. Take a look at what we are seeing. Just give me a moment for me to share my screen. I really hope that everybody's killing the market so far. Yesterday was a bit of a tough day for us. Yeah. However, it's days in the market that like that remind you that look, you're not in control of shit. The only thing that you're in control of is actually hitting that power sell button. Just remember that. Just remember that. The only thing that you are in control of is hitting that power sell button. Okay. So let me do a full screen. Looking at the XY, you can see that we are currently still in a bullish market. However, what we are doing, we are showing signs of bearishness. Why would I say this? Look at this. We formed a key level in the market right here before pushing down. Okay. We then respected this level right here. We respected the higher low. Okay. Yeah. However, what you can now see is that for about 5 4-hour candles fail to break above here, let alone above this high, meaning that price action is struggling to actually break above that high. Okay, so the dollar is struggling to actually break above, so that means we're more likely going to see the dollar coming down. Okay, so dropping down to the 1 hour real quick, what you can see, this is that level that I was pointing at. This level right here is all of these wicks. Okay, so if you want to adjust it on the 1 hour, you can adjust it to this area, which is market structure on the 1H. And then what you can do right here is just show this. This right here is the key level in the market that prices. So for about 20 hours in the market now, we're failing to break above this level. 20 hours worth of information staying below this level. So right now, even looking at the way information is printed, let's go to the 15 minutes. I just wanted to adjust that, go into the 15-minute. What you can now see is, let me show you guys what I am seeing. Is this level straight? Okay, there we go. So you can see bounced off from this level, right? Pushing higher, pushed higher. Okay, we pulled back for a supposed higher low. So we then was supposed to make a higher high. Am I correct? I feel like I'm correct. Okay, so what should then happen is price should make the higher high. Here we failed to make the higher high. You can see here we completely failed to make the higher high. What you can see is we came into this level. If you want, you can consider this a double top right here, failing to break above this level right here. After we had this failure to go down, so we had to push down, pull back, fail to go down. We then respected this level, pushing us down. Okay, taking this out. So what do I see? I see price more likely than not going down. uh However, if we do start to take out this level on the 15-minute and then starting to take out that level on the 1 hour, we can then start to see invalidations of this bearish bearish movement that I'm seeing, and then we can then start to look for buys on the dollar. Okay, so I'm seeing bearishness on the dollar, meaning that price is more likely going to go down. Okay, so you can look at these regions for management and these regions for management here too. Okay, going to euro USD, what you can then see is something very similar. You're looking at the 4H. Price was pushing down. You can see we were making high low high low. Okay, we broke out of this type of range that we had. uh However, what we then did is we broke back in. You can see we made a potential lower high. What then happened was price was supposed to make a lower low. We failed to make a lower low. We then pushed higher to make a higher high. We retested this area right here, and we are currently in a good area. I think there's a huge possibility based on expected dollar weakness to come into the market today for us to push a bit higher on euro. Okay, Going down to, let's see, the 1H first. 1H, so you can see this can be moved there, but I'm gonna leave it right there because it's a 4H level. You can see a double bottom was created here, meaning that price tried to push down. We created a level, went up, came back, respected that level, and now what you can see is that price is forming some type of higher low. Okay, going down to the 15 minute, what you can now see is that moving up. So you can see that price had created this type of level where price just got into corrective move, moving down into this double bottom level. We then shot up, breaking these mini structures right here, pulling back, creating new structure on our way up. Okay, so what you can now see is that price is simply pulling back for a retest, and in my opinion, we are looking for price to go higher. We are looking for price to go higher, possibly into these areas right here. Okay, as I mentioned on the higher time frame. um that's what I'm looking for on Euro USD. So there is a possible trade on Euro USD. So we're looking for buys with pound USD. I'm not liking this range per se. So yeah, and what you can also see is that within this range we have this level right here clearly being respected. We then have this level being so it's kind of like a range within a range. So I don't think I'm gonna be trading pound unless something drastic happens. Looking at USD JPY. So if we are expecting weakness from the dollar, then that means we are potentially gonna have to break down here. Okay, but there is these upside levels that I had charted down. So you can see same with DXY, we are still in an uptrend because we had respected this level. A lot of people will say this is a breakout. This is a breakout, but then we broke back into the range. Okay, so we broke back into the bullish range, so we are still bullish. Looking at the 1 hour, you guys will now see what range, like what these drawings are. So this is the structure holding bearish, holding price bearish on the 1H. Okay, so you can see we took out structure on the 1H right here. So structure is down on the 1H, and then you can see what we are doing right here is forming right now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 6 4-hour candles, which is basically a full day, 24 hours worth of information just hovering around here, failing to break above. Okay, so I do see a possibility of price going down, mixing that with DXY weakness. Okay, so let's jump down to the 15 minute and see. Okay, the next 15M, there's a big possibility, but then you also got to remember that this is a 4-hour level right here, and then you also have this level. If we do take this out, however, what I will then do is kind of ignore this and then see if we can get a weak rejection if price do close with momentum like this. Okay, so you can see what's going on with the DXY is pushing down lower as expected. This is major. What? I can't fathom. If you got in or from that, I really think we should start these lives a bit earlier, guys. I really do think we should start these lives a bit earlier. Maybe from next week onwards we can start it a bit earlier. So even so going down to AUD USD, so yes, we were expecting bullishness. So what you can see here, why did I expect bullish what's the name, bullish movement? Because we are bearish, right? You can't say we're bearish or we're back in this range. We are back in this range actually. So this is a key level in the market that was holding price kind of down if you're just looking at this areas here on the 4H. But then you can see a key level was created in the market by like this 4-hour candlesticks or 3-4-hour candles, so 16 hours worth of information, creating a key level in the market. We then came back to create a double bottom respecting this key level. So you can see in and around here 1, 2, 3, 4 candles before actually getting this move that we're getting right now, right? So what this simply means is that price was respecting this for about 16 hours. 16 hours price was respecting that. Then you jump down to the 1H, you can see how price has been just dabbling around here, and then now we're moving out. Okay, so I do think we can add AUD USD to this list. We're breaking out of this level. We can then, I think we can then start to expect these highs at the top here. Okay, breaking out of this with USD, we strongly breaking out of that, and I'm sure this is not news. This is, oh, this, there is JPY at 8 o'clock. Um, but I'm not looking at JPY though, so I'm not too sure what exactly is going on. But yeah, so let me run through these other pairs real quick. Uh, with USD CAD, we're breaking out there too. So what you can see is this USD CHF. Okay, so USD CHF, I saw that we broke below this key level. We then, what we then did was we held below this key level for quite some time, showing pairs being bullish pressure being lost, and then bearish pressure kind of stepping in, just because we're holding below this level for quite some time. If I move this right here, you can see that we were holding below this rate this box level for quite some time. Okay, this retest level. So now what you can see is that price is expecting bearish turnover and then continue to move bearish. Okay, but I'm really honestly not looking too much into that. I think USD CAD could be very nice too. Looking at USD CAD, although we're in a 4H range, you can see that price has been respecting this level for quite some time, and now we are pushing bearish for a bit. Okay, so coming into USD CAD, if we do get a decent close with momentum, you can see we're closing below this level. What you can then expect is a weak rejection and then continuing down if we do get a decent close. Okay, let's take a look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY was at a key level. Okay, Euro JPY is at this key level. You can see it's a significant key level because we had this pullback before we went into this higher low that is holding price higher. However, what you can now see is that price is failing to break above this level, so there's more potential in price actually going down. So let's see how that plays out, and then you can see with pound JPY, surprisingly, it's going higher. I don't know why pound JPY is going higher and euro JPY is going lower, but you can see that they are both at key levels in the market. This is a retest level that formed a double bottom in the uptrend, so it is better to expect price to go higher. Is even with euro JPY, we still are in an uptrend. This is the key level that holds price up. If we do break below this, however, then we are in bearish territory. Okay, so that's from the 4H perspective. I'm not really looking at Euro JPY from the 15M. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so you can see this is a key level in the market right here. We are currently breaking above. Okay, I think we can consider that. So what do we have? We have Euro USD. Okay, breaking back in. We have USD JPY. But this is at a 4H level. We have AUD USD looking the best right now. AUD USD is looking the best. USD CAD could be possibly breaking in. If I make this a box and cover all of these wicks, then you will see that we are actually breaking back in. Let me show you guys. So if I was to do something like this, just take into consideration most of these wicks, and then USD JPY, if I was to do the same, you will then see that we are, but you can see the momentum in the market on USD JPY. So let me see. I think this is also a lot pound strength. So yeah, this right here is a lot of pound strength in the market. There is no pound news today. We have about 34 minutes. So what we will be focusing on is AUD USD, based off from the fact that we kind of failing to break below here. And then we're also looking at GBP JPY. And GBP JPY looked like it was poised to go higher, guys. based on the 1H, it looked like it's poised to go higher. And then so I'm just gonna be going with my initial instinct instead of overthinking things. So DXY is going lower. That means all of these are then buys. Okay, so now what we're looking for is for price to create a wick, and then we can then go down. Let's just hope that my drawings have been synced, guys. Please just tell me it's synced. Bloody hell, mate, this shit's not synced. Fuck. Okay, it's not synced, guys. This line's synced though, for some reason. They ain't shit, yeah. Okay, let me do this instead. So you can see, what you can see now is that price on GBP JPY is just flying. AUD, give me a bit of a pullback, and then I can get in. Somewhere in around there. Just give me some pullback AUD USD, that's all. Give me some type of pullback. Let me see what this looks like on the 1M. So that's a 2 pip stop on AUD USD. We're going for about a 4 pip. Something like that. Okay, that's what we're looking for. I wonder what GBP JPY did. Probably just gassed. Yep. Completely just flew. Okay, that's flying. Let me check AUD, USD, AUD, USD, AUD, USD. I think I'm gonna set this order, guys. I mean, like if you look at it, we're out of this. We're now settling at this higher low. So when price to continue higher, I do expect it to continue with momentum. Okay, so let me do that calculation. Let's see, what is this, 2 pips? AUD, AUD, USD, here we go. Trade in new order. So this is pending order, buy stop 0.77474. Where's my stop loss? 0.7450. Okay, let me place this. There you go. Let's see how it plays out, guys. USD CAD. See, the problem with USD CAD is, although we broke below these levels, let me see. This right here is the range. Break below the range, pull back, continuation down. Possibilities. Okay, just keeping an eye on AU. There's a possibility to drop our entry to like 465, as long as it's above the blue line, because the blue line indicates where the 15M has closed. Okay, if you guys want to do that, you can do that. As long as my stop loss is in a safe area, I think I'm still good. Let me check UJ. See, with UJ, thing is like, how much pips is that? Okay, how much pips is this right here? About 3 pips. Let's see how we react to this break and retest level. These levels in and around here, let's see how we react to them. You can see price is starting to slow down already. What will then happen is you will have this right here, and you will have something somewhat like this. 90. Something somewhat like this. 4 pips on UJ. That's quite a lot on UJ. Let me just make sure that 4 pips are okay. You have more than 4 pips. Go for 1 to 2. Something like that. I think I'm gonna be putting that down actually. Let me see. What is this USD JPY? USD JPY. This is 4 pips. What's this? A sell stop 109.390. 109.430, and then keep will be 109.310. So orders are placed on USD JPY and AUD USD. Okay, orders are placed on AUD USD and USD JPY. Let's see how they play out. Let's see how they play out. I would have loved to got in. Okay, we coming down into this key level. What is this? Let me see. Let's delete that. Let's add this right there. So what you can see now is the price is hopefully going to reject this. So it's a double bottom after the spike higher. See how price reacts to this level. If you continuously reject it, what you can then do is seemingly place a buy stop right here, in anticipation of price continuing higher within this 15 minutes with a 5 pip stop based on this being your, or even 6 pips for safety purposes. 6 pips, so you're taking this whole week into consideration, and then take it higher, man, for like a 1 to 2, something like that. So what I'm doing is I'm sticking with my bias, guys. So as you guys can see, AUD USD right now needs to be deleted, just because either we calculating a new stop loss or We're looking at break and retest on the 1 minute. Let's see. USD JPY should probably also be deleted right now because we went above our stop loss. Yep, I'm deleting both these orders on MT4 as well, guys. I'm deleting both these orders on MT4. So what you can see is a pullback on both of these pairs. Let me check DXY. So you can see there's a pullback here as well. Major weak rejection in a very weak like area. So as long as I hate the fact that why are these things not synced? Now I'm gonna have to throw it again. Bruh. I think I'm just gonna add a box because this line thing is so. There you go. So as I mentioned to you guys in the analysis earlier, as long as this thing stays below this area right here, you should be good, man. We're still expecting bearish movement based on the 4H. Now this 4H to open, the new 4H opens in about, let me switch this over, in about 4 minutes. The DXY 4H opens in about 4 minutes, but you can see there's still a ton of weakness based on the fact that we're failing to break above. So yeah, a ton of weakness, guys, a ton of weakness. uh with pound the reason why I'm saying the possibilities of actually getting, what is this now, of getting buys or could see something like this, we in this area. Let me show you guys on the 1H time frame. So you can see price has been pushing bearish, right, on the 1H, making lower highs, lower lows, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Price then made a potential lower high. We failed to make a new low. And what did price do after that? We shot up, kind of breaking this, and now you can see we are attempting to break this. We are in this area. So I'm expecting bullishness just based on the fact that we failed to break below this area. We are in the 4H level where price previously showed a area where price has bounced off from. So I am expecting price to then continue higher. That's my expectations, guys. That's what I would like to happen, and that's what I'm gonna move forward with in this session. Buys only, unless my parameters get, I would just invalidated, basically, unless my parameters gets invalidated. Other than that, yeah, man, what you can see right here is price respecting this 4 minute double bottom in the uptrend. Let me change this to blue, and then if I go to the 15M, you can see this green region is really just a break and retest. Even this right here, if you want to really just lift it up, you can see we completely broke this area. It's kind of a retest. So going on to the 1M, when you're showing the 1M, what you can now see is kind of price just showing us a area in the market being respected, and this is correlated with the 15M right here. It's correlated with this wick and these bodies. So what you can now do is you can either do this, get a bigger stop loss, or what you can do is, let me just check AUD, very close to entry, bruh. Okay, so with AUD you can see we got a pullback. We didn't get a retest necessarily, so what I would expect now is maybe a double bottom. So the next candle to come down, create a wick, double bottom, respect this area. Then what you can then do is enter above this, possibly. Let's see how it plays out. Even with with USD JPY, what you can see is obviously momentum push higher. Looks like we just retested this area in the market. Let me move this. So it looks like we just retested this area in the market. You can adjust this anyway, round about there, doesn't matter where, but you can adjust it anyway in this area. Let's put it by the bodies. So what you can see is that price formed some type of double top, and then yeah, uh I am aware that this is a 4H key level. I am very much aware of that. Very much aware of that. With AUD, there's still a lot of bullish pressure in this market after breaking this, retesting it. What you can, I was about to say, you can add a buy stop right there, and then maybe just go with a 4 pip stop loss. Now, this is very tricky, but if USD is gonna go down, then AUD should then go up. So that's what I would be looking at. This level should now be deleted. uh let's see how this plays out. What I was keeping my eyes on was GBP JPY. So as I mentioned, okay, with GBP JPY, we cleared this level. I'm looking for price to move up. When we get a momentum candle, we can buy this up with maybe like a 6 or 7 pip stop. Okay, what is a 6 pip stop on GBP JPY? I have no clue. I think it's 9. So you can look at something like this with a 6 pip stop loss. Why am I doing this? Because price is clearly showing upside. Price is clearly showing upside. So what you really want to do is get in with the momentum. So you can see momentum on the 1M, meaning the next candle is probably momentum. We'll see how we react to this region right here. And yeah, man, just remember we have a mental stop loss at about half. So yep, that's a very clean move. Let me see. Very clean, guys. So what you can see here, that's the wrong thing. I don't even know what that is. Let me see. So we're moving this thing to 0.5% now, guys. Right here, we're moving it to 55080, right? 80. So we currently adjusted stop loss to in and around here. Let's see how price reacts. If price fails to break above here, we'll just close it. But I am expecting momentum to step into the market. I'm expecting momentum to step into the market, guys. However, what you can see now is price is starting to reject this level. What I'm gonna do now is just start to look to close. If price closes like this, because now we're having multiple weak rejections at that level. Okay, so I'm looking to close it really. Okay, the reason why I did that, because I'm not on my phone first of all, and I don't know how to close half a percent or something like that on the on MetaTrader desktop. I don't know how to close half a percent. So yeah, man, bit of a bummer. Shit, I basically closed it at kind of break even, like 0.25%. And I do think that thing is going up. And then AUT is going down, I think, in my opinion. Or up, sorry, up. USD JPY should be going down. Okay, wowza. Now I don't know what's going on because AUD USD is going up. Look at this. AUD USD is going up. But we created a level in the market. We failed to break above. Let's see how we react to this level, because clearly this is a key level now in the market. I'm quite happy about the fact that I closed GBP JPY, because now we're moving, and we're moving quite well. That's 1% achieved, guys. 1% achieved. And this was all based on the fact that we broke, we retested, and we're looking to go higher. Okay, double bottom. You can then see price starting to, and from the higher time frames, guys, it does look very, very bullish. So that's the reasons why we entered this specific trade. That's the reason. So it's just time frame correlation, and then also correlating kind of with pound strength too. So something to keep in mind. What you can see here is price breaking this, retesting multiple wick rejections, staying below. Let's see how that goes, and then let's see how this goes. What you can see now is kind of a triple top on the 1 minute. So price is really failing to break above here, showing some key signs. However, remember what I said. I'm not gonna go against, because in previous days on the live, I was going against what I was saying, and then I was losing with those analysis afterwards. So unless we get violated, I'm not going to be trading against my very first analysis of the morning. Okay. Unless price really and truly violates, uh unless price really and truly violates my levels, I will not be looking for uh I will not be going against what I saw. So with pound JPY, for instance, I saw buys this morning. So yeah, you had an opportunity to get in. I got in. I just closed a bit early. It's a bit of a problem. I should have just moved my stop loss to break even instead, and then let it ride out. But yeah, it is what it is. On to the next one. USD JPY. Let's see what you're doing, man. So you can see this push was formulated from this right here. Okay, now you can see a big wick was left. You could have bought this up based on this wick being left, and then you're looking at this move being corrected. AUD USD, AUD USD. Let's see what you want to do. Let's actually check what USD CHF is doing. Okay, USD CHF is finally gaining some strength. Now, guys, let's not get things wrong, right? Looking at the 4H on the dollar, In terms of structure, we are up. So in terms of structure, we're bullish, right? But then in terms of behavior, for me, we kind of, the way the market is behaving in the last 24 hours or so, we're failing to break above this level right here in the market. So what that means is suggesting to me that unless we break above that level, we kind of going to probably push bearish for a bit. Okay, so that's what I'm basing my analysis off from. It's kind of the behavior of the market. So we have structure being bullish, but then we kind of have the behavior of the market. Look at this bearish push. We then go into some type of consolidation, forming a lower high in the market, pushing down to then form a lower low, but we're still above this. So we're still bearish in nature. I mean, bullish in nature, but we're forming now kind of a bit of a downtrend down to here. We then pulling back, but you can see the momentum in the pullback is very, very low. The momentum in the pullback is low. We then come to a region in the market, kind of in and around this area where we've previously formed this consolidation. We come to this area in the market, and now you can see price is completely slowing down. Okay, price is slowing down to a point where price cannot break above this area in the market. Going to the 1 hour on this side, look at what I'm talking about. So price is really failing to break above this, and then price is failing to break above these areas right here, right? So you can see price is failing to break above. If you want to mark that as structure, you can mark that as structure. But if you look at this, is kind of like a level being created in the market, price breaking out, price breaking back in, coming back to that level in the market, but then staying below it. That's what I'm looking at it as. That's why I have it marked there. And then yeah, man, sorry about that, but that's what we're looking at. Like, and that's why I'm looking for a bit of sells instead of buys. Now if we start to break above this area, we can then possibly reach up into these areas. Okay, we can possibly reach up into these areas here as resistance, even this right here, because you can see there's a ton of like base placed in there. But all you need to do is just be patient, because we could come up into here within the 15 minute and they just rejected. But then what you can also see in terms of 15 minute, we push down into this region, rejecting this area, push back up, came back, rejecting it again, push back, rejecting it again. So there is a possibility that all of these wicks are signs of bullish pressure and continuation of going up. So let's see. But in order for that to happen, we're going to need a break above this area first. I need a break above this area first to then show me, okay, this is a potential upward move. So that is TXY pulling back. AUD should now be pulling back. And as I mentioned, looking at the 1H, I mean the 1M, that's 15M on this side. Looking at, so you can see 15M was pushing higher, but then the behavior on the 1M is it's somewhat bearish. Why? Because we pushed higher, formed this high, we then formed this potential higher low. We went back, failed to break that, came away from that level again, went back for a third time, failed to break it. What do you think are the chances of price actually going lower? It's more likely than not price is gonna at least extend lower into this area here. So if you had a sell right there with your, it's all above this level, and then your first TP here, second TP there, third TP there, price is really the same on all time frames, guys. It really depends on when you want to trade. That's all it is. When do you want to trade? Okay, that would have been a break even trade. So now, taking this into consideration, you're looking at, okay, we did form a higher high. This right here now is your higher low that you want price to hold. You can remove this green line now. Based on this right here, this is where you want price to hold. And then show you bullish pressure. Some of these lines on the right hand side, I have no clue what it's for, guys. And I kid you not, I have no clue. Like, this is the markup that I had coming into the session. That's the basically the only line that I had. I don't even know what this line is. It's not the same thing. Okay, it might be the same thing. It is the same thing. Why does it look different then? I mean, this line goes right across, this line doesn't. So yeah, man. Trading view. Trading view, sometimes I just think like, sometimes I think trading view is just, they're not putting the best foot forward sometimes. Okay guys, we're getting a breakout on USD CAD, which could be valuable to us if we can get this momentum candle close. Look at these old ass markups. I don't know why they don't clear. Okay, USD CHF going down. USD JPY should be going down now. Looking at the 1M, let's check what the 1M looks like. Okay, we came up all the way into these areas, and then now we're starting to tumble. If we can take this out, breaking 1M structures, we then looking good on sells. Okay, then you match the 15M with the 1M based on the 4H. So you can see here too, we got up all the way into this area, and then now we're showing a ton of bearish pressure. So you want a break below this, a clean break below that, just to show that price is actually not playing around in terms of being bearish. Otherwise, there's huge potential that the 15M can then just pull back and be bullish. You know what I mean? Like leave a wick and then be bullish. So that's what we're looking at. Is there anything on Euro USD? There's a double top in a downtrend. I know back in the day, if I was just trading the 1M, I'm looking at this and I'm saying, give me a, what I'm looking at is this being a key level. Just give me a momentum candle. Back in the day, like if I get a good momentum, okay, this momentum candle is way too strong, right? But yeah, you get the idea. All I was trading is double tops and double bottoms on the 1M. So I look for structure. Structure's down right now. That's all I used to look for, man. That's all I used to look for. The chances of this actually going higher is more than the chances of it going down, depending on how it obviously reacts to this area right here, the highs. USD JPY, let's take a look. USD JPY looking like we're going higher. Let's see. AUD actually got that spike above after forming this double bottom, so we respected this. and then we continued. Break, retest as well. We got a break and retest too. You can see price is pushing bullish on the 15 minute. Looking too clean. Looking way too clean, guys. Way too clean. So let's keep an eye on, I think it was either USD JPY. I know USD CAD, definitely keeping an eye on USD CAD now. And then pound is just continuing its move to the upside. Sorry guys, I am a bit tired. I didn't have my coffee as of yet, so I think I can take AUD off this list for now. Nope, I don't have to. I can actually, let me check 1H to see in terms of where we're moving to. Okay, there is some these weak rejections though. 4H. On the 4H it's not that much weak rejection, it just looked like a clean move to the downside, so we can get a clean move to the upside. It's a bit of a tough one, but just going off from momentum on the 15 minute, you're going to expect if this thing closes like this, that the next 15 minutes will then have momentum. Okay, that's what you will be looking for. I think I'm gonna leave USD JPY for now. I think we can still keep our eye on AUD USD and then USD CAD. That's what we can be looking for. USD CAD. I'm surprised USD CHF had this spike up first. USD CAD is moving quite cleanly today. You can see a key level in the market where we failed to break below for some time. We break below, we get multiple weak rejections. What you then see is price going down. Price going down. That's what you see. Yeah, man. We're waiting for this 15-minute close right here. Waiting for this 15-minute close and the 15-minute close on AUD USD, and then we can jump right in, guys. Then we can jump right in. Let me just do this. Yeah, guys. What we're doing is we're just looking to keep our eye on USD CAD in the next 15 minutes, and then AUD USD 2. AUD USD, USD CAD. Those are the pairs that we're keeping our eyes on for the next 15 minutes. And then from there, what we can then expect is for price to continue in the direction that it's moving into. And if that happens, then we should then be good and we should be able to get into a trade with the momentum to the upside or downside, respectively on each pair. So we did take a 0.25 win on GBP JPY, closing it early. I didn't even screenshot that thing. I didn't even screenshot it. Shit, like, bruh. But it was quite clean though. It was quite clean. Guys, would you mind me just getting myself a cup of coffee in this like 5 minutes? Let me see if I can grab myself. Maybe I must wait. Let me actually just wait and see. Let me wait and see. Let me wait and see, man. Let me wait and see. What is pound JPY doing? So you can see pound JPY is moving higher, very slowly though. So something to keep in mind, very slow move higher. So maybe take that off. I don't know why Euro USD is highlighted, but with Euro USD we actually came back up into that region. So this was too much, too like your stop loss on the 1 minute would have been way too big. So if you waited to enter here, that would then be something, I think. So yeah, man. AUD and USD CAD. AUD, okay, AUD is not looking the best anymore because of this pullback on the 1 minute. USD CAD is still looking really nice. And everything based off from the 4-hour time frame, it's looking good, man. It's looking good. If you're basing it off from the 4-hour time frame and you're saying, look, 4-hour failed to break here for like 3 to 4 candles, meaning that's about 12 to 16 hours worth of information where price just failed to break above. So if that is what what has happened, and then price start to show bearish intent, you then align that with the 4-hour. Like if you align that with the 4-hour, you align the 4-hour with the 15 minute, then align it with the 1 minute, and you say, okay, look, even this right here you could enter here, like, but then if you're expecting the 15 minute to have a pullback, that would then be a bit of a problem. Do you know what I mean? Because now what you're doing is you're aligning the 1 minute with the 15M, but let's just wait for the 15 minute to close. Hopefully we'll get a decent like pullback on the 15 minute, maybe even get a double top here. And when we get that double top, we then enter the market and we say boom bam bish, taking it down, mate, taking that shit down. One minute and 30 seconds. I think USD CAD is looking the best right now in terms of momentum. USD CAD is looking the best. Let's go. 50 seconds left. 50 seconds on this 15-minute candle, and we will then be looking for a trade unless this candle drastically pulls back in the next 40 seconds. Let's go, man. And if we do get into this trade, our first target will then be like 850, I think. 850 is where you're going to be looking to do something. And then what's this? You can then say 10 pips lower, about 750. Okay, those are going to be areas of targets. Let's see. Come on, man, let's get a pullback on this piece. Let's get a bit of a pullback on this piece, man. All I need is a bit of a pullback. So now what I can expect right here, if I place this at like 50, at about 50 with a 3 pip stop. Why am I doing that? Because you can see this is the area in the market where prices failed to break above or break below for quite some time. Okay, shit. I haven't even calculated my stop loss size. USD CAD. Hopefully they give us some time. There's a 3 pip stop. If price can actually go down, it will be good. USD CAD. I'm going to see if I can get in. If I can't, 10.08. Pending order. Sell stop 1.20950. Where's my 1.20981? Okay, that's where we're placing this. Okay, I'm about to place it. So we place that. Let me just be sure. Okay, let's see now. The new 1ME is opening. Usually I wait for like this pullback to happen before I actually place my trade. So we have a 1 to 3 right here, and then there is a possibility of getting something like this if we are taking it down, but then I'll just go for a 1 to 5. So this is our first take profit, taking off something there, and then you're looking at that. Just about patience, guys. Patience. We had to wait all morning for this, so yeah, man. Let's see how price reacts to this level. And you can see our stop loss is well above that level too. I'm not trying to cheat the market or anything. Higher time frames down. 15 minutes is pointing down now. Perfect time to enter the market. We're not entered as of yet, guys. We have a sell stop at 29.50. Our first TP is in and around 1 to 3. Let me actually leave that there at 1 to 3. I don't have a set TP, guys. Just a bit of a heads up. I don't have a set TP. Yep, guys. I would like to go make me some coffee. I would genuinely like to go make me some coffee, but damn, man. AUD actually closed quite well too, and we're getting this retest here too. So yeah, just saying, is that right there? You have your buy in around 5.15, just because I like round numbers. You have your stop loss at about 4 pips below this key level. This is looking like a break and a retest. And then what you're gonna simply be doing is, okay, I didn't want to do that, but what you're gonna be doing is putting this up to about there. So you have a 1 to 2. That's great. That's great. We are in USD CAD. We are in USD CAD, guys. We are in USD CAD. Just a bit of a heads up. Time to screenshot this piece. Do this. Do this. Save image. Okay, USD CAD is live. USD CAD is live. Let me check AUD USD. There's a very big possibility that AUD USD could go live too. With AUD USD, there's actually a double bottom right here. Keep an eye on USD CAD, guys. I'm just looking at AUD USD real quick to see if there is possibility of price doing this. I need another bullish candle and I can set this thing. Give me a bullish candle so that I can set this thing. You see AUD is respecting this level nog steeds. So what we're doing is we're just keeping an eye on MetaTrader, and then we're also keeping an eye on AUD USD, man. AUD USD, hopefully we start getting that. Bruh, so the spread on, is this USD CAD? The spread on USD CAD is quite crazy actually. Like, bro, I can't fathom actually. The spread on USD CAD is quite crazy. We're about to go half on USD CAD. Just because of the spread, so yep, I need to keep an eye on this tight. Okay, there we go. Bring that momentum into the market, man. Let me delete this. And let me delete that too. I do expect the market to continue down for USD CAD. That's where we triggered. This is where, more likely than not, my stop loss will, or I will close the trade if price hits this region. I really wanted to keep an eye on AUD. AUD doesn't look like it's gonna get the strength to be pushing up. See, at this point, like, TXY is just doing its own shit. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on USD CAD right in and around this region. Where I will close my stops, guys. If price hits that, I'm hovering right now over closing stops. If price does hit it, then it's over. As simple as. Okay, I'm closing, guys. I closed that just before. So when price was moving in around this area, just before it really went higher. So at that blue line, that's where I closed, minimizing stops, minimizing these losses, and keeping these gains big. Minimizing these losses and keeping these gains big, guys. That's what we're all about. Okay. So with USD CAD, what do I expect must happen now? I still think the 4H is down based on those, as I mentioned that this before I took this trade. I do still have one more trade left. Do I want to take it on USD CAD? Not necessarily. Uh, yeah, I should have seen like the fact that price was failing to break these lows multiple times. So we went into profit, we then pulled back. I should have closed there because it's happened 3 times. So this is kind of like a triple bottom, showing us that there's possibility for us to go higher. So I need to be neutral in market, in receiving market information. That's definitely something I need to work on. Look at AUD, USD, mate. Look at it. I honestly thought it was gonna push high and push bullish again. Clearly, wasn't having me at all. This pair was not having me at all. Like, wasn't entertaining my analysis. So Euro USD, yep, yep, yep. Looking good for sells in the next candle. Looking really, really good for sells based on. Is it good for sells? If we can close below this area in the market, then it should be good for sells. Then, because 1H has taken out. But then again, you're going against what you said. Unless price breaks above here on DXY, then only and only then will you consider sells on Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, all of those things. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. But now, so in the market, you can see that there's an area in the market that we failed to break below for quite some time on USD CAD. You can see that 15M is to the downside. If we do intend on going lower, I will set a sell stop right there with maybe a 3.5 pip stop. Why? Because price is, you can see price has been going low. Look at this low. Now there's an area in the market where price has failed to break below for quite some time. So if price was really intending to go lower, what you can then do is expect that price will continue down with a stop above here, this being the intended or the potential higher low or lower high, sorry, in the downtrend. So that's something that you could take into account. And that's just Okay, that's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're doing. This is definitely what we're doing right here. There's potential for 1 to 5. If we do take out the first TP, can definitely get a 1 to 5. It's before the 850 region or 750 region. That's what I'm looking at. Something somewhat like this. Just basing it off from the fact that, look, we are in a trend, we are forming a trend now. So if price does break below this, we're going to most probably continue lower. So yeah, you can see it's the area in the market where price failed to break below for quite some time. So let's see how this performs. I'm gonna go make me some coffee, guys. Damn, I'm really tired. So I'm finna go make me some coffee. Give me a moment. So I'm just gonna make the screen big. Hopefully I'm not on the screen already. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I'm just gonna make the screen full on the charts, and then I'm gonna leave to go get some coffee. Okay. USD JPY. USD JPY, mate. Looking like we're bouncing off from this 4H level for sure. We're bouncing off from that 4H level. Looking like we finna go higher, man. Hey, if price goes higher, but look at this key level also in the market. So see, the thing is, if price continues higher with USD CAD, it will not take us in. But if it goes down, it will then put us in. And this was what I was talking about. So you can see multiple times in the market where price tried to go higher, but then we failed. And now you can see price is starting to show bearish strength. Let me go get this coffee. Maybe eat the apple too. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back. We're back. Guys, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on the live stream because there's polling going on by some of my next door neighbors, and it is hella loud. So I don't want to be out here with background noise that's just going ham. So yeah, man. Like, let's see, because I saw USD CAD triggered me in. I'm not exactly liking the fact that there's no momentum right now to the downside. But let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Hopefully the momentum steps in and it continues down. Okay. Uh, and then after this trade, I think I'll call it a day in terms of live trading. Hopefully jump on a live session later on for backtesting, or make a video depending on how time plays out. I do now have quite a bit of backtesting to do, and on the live, I take quite a while doing backtesting on the live. So yeah, I think I might just do a video and then jump on the lives afterwards. So right now, guys, right now my stop loss is right there. That's where my stop loss is. See how things plays out. Finally got my coffee, man. Shit. Yep, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but damn, these Bolden Oaks are going in. They're going in strong, actually. What? We're currently at 0.5%. Hopefully this trade can give me break even, and then I can jump off the live, because this is, yeah, man. So the 15M closed bearish, so I'm looking for the next 15M to then continue bearish, and yeah, just continue bearish, continue this bearish momentum to the downside, at least to give me break even. Since we got such a good bearish close on the 15-minute. Yeah, man. Let me mute my mic for a bit. I only speak when I have to. So right now, guys, what you can see is price got very, very close to break even. and I'm really thinking of moving price to break even. So yeah. Okay, guys, just keep an eye on the next couple of 1 minutes, 1 minute candles. Reason for that is if we fail to break below these lows in the next couple of candles, you're either going to take off 50% and then leave your stop loss there just to leave it room to breathe, or you can move your stop loss to break even, which is very close to where price is right now, and then see if it's going to run your way. I'd rather take off 50% and then leave the rest of it right there. Okay, but then if we do get break even, which I'm hoping, then we can just move to break even and you should be good. I have some wonderful news, guys. I have some wonderful news. What you're looking at is a break-even trade right now. So I do want to say have a lovely rest of your London session. So what we did was we took a break-even, basically 0.25 win on pound JPY. We then took a 0.5% loss on USD CAD. And then now we're at break even, so the morning is playing out really really good. Let's see how this actually plays out, guys. I'll keep you guys updated in the Telegram. Have a lovely rest of your London session. This bowling people in the background, boulders are going ham, so I'm not gonna stay on for too long. So I do want to say thank you guys so much for joining me today. Yeah, let's let this play out and then we'll see how it goes. Okay. Thank you so much. Peace out for now.